Hello, IK here. Mm, Here in admin part of application, e-commerce or e-retail admin, I have a users table, new table, users. And in this video, I show you how ChatGPT implement it by my prompting artificial intelligence. Here it is in admin. I created folder users, and in that folder I have all what I have in department or any articles department category. Here it is users. I have add new add a new add user form, add CSS and component, update CSS and component, uh, users list, and users slice. Here it is reducer. And I created it, but all component and all coding created artificial intelligence. I said, create table users, artificial created table users. I said, now create all what have departments list, add a new department slice, and update form. And I showed that code, and ChatGPT coded immediately as it is coded. Here is the users list. You see all import as in department or category articles. And very important for me is coded separate for one user, separate component, what is in same file like users list, user excerpt. Because this user excerpt component we use only in users list. Users excerpt, declaration of state, and here is a use effect hook, use effect, here is return, email role, update, and delete. It is two button what exists in that list. And of course, list there is and form is separate, add user form, add user form. Here it is. Save. On save user clicked, it would be called. On save user clicked, and on save user click, we have dispatch add user. Add user, it is communication with backend. Add, and it is in add a new add user form, update user form, update user form. Here it is, dispatch dispatch update user, update user. Here is a parameter, and here is a form. And save changes on click On save changes clicked. On save changes clicked. It is here on save changes clicked. Dispatch update user. It is tank. Update user. Front end dispatch to tank, and the tank communicate with the backend. It is update and update user form, add user form, add user, and users list, users slice, there is all that tank, fetch user tank, add user, delete user, and update user. It is in reducer. It is slice file, user slice, and we must add in store. We must add this user, this reducer, user reducer. Here it is. It is our fourth. It is our fourth reducer, but it is fifth table because we have an article category articles table, what don't coming here, what is only for relation category articles. User reducer is here, and of course import user, and all coded ChatGPT. It is in store. We must put slice reducer in store, and we can see app.js. Here it is, and there is a very simple. You see how we have switched case department category articles, and so case users return users list. It is same like other here in this list in admin pages. Admin pages, users, and that users there is a button update delete. It is what we see on the screen. We see add user form. Here it is, add user form. And we see update delete and read fetch user. It is fetch user is taken in list, in category, in users list. Users list, there is a two component, user excerpt and user list. And here in, I look at in departments list, it is same as user list. Now back to user list. User list, you see, there is a add user form, what we see up. And there is a users list, and here in users list we have dispatch fetch users. It is reading. It is part of CRUD. CRUD read. Read. It means to see component in user interface, to see component on the screen. It is fetch users tank. And now we need a communication with backend. Here it is uh, all about user or for. Here it is post and user root is get users, post. This is important. Every tank endpoint address. In endpoint address, there is this part. And put, it is update. And here is a delete. Every of that crude functionality, there is SQL query, and that SQL query communicate with MySQL database. MySQL database. In any case, this is coded in admin, e-retail admin application. And after after coding this part, we coding also public, and it is I created it like two separate split application, but they have together they use the same database, and of course they need background same. How integrate that two? It is later. And now it is important to, to, to have sense about two application. In reality, it is two application. What can be in deploy in different server in the world, uh, but how they have to get the same backend and same database, we will see in the future. At this moment, they have same database, but they have separated. I have separated the backend express application. Okay, you see what we touch, what we must intervene, and all that coding and my prompt was take together maybe 10 minutes, 5 minutes. That the time is for my thinking and not for coding is very, very fast coding of it. Of course, coding, ChatGPT coding CSS for every, here is the users, and in folder users, I have add user form JS and add user form CSS. Because of that, every component must have this part for import. Okay. It is add user form. This is CSS of it. Here is update user form. CSS. Here is update user form JS component. User list CSS, user list JS, user slice. All here, there is nothing new. It is same like other folder and component, department category, and article. Now we have users. And of course, we must create it in store. Created that reducer. That reducer coded it, and in app application, in app component, uh, here this part, include this part, include here, and uh, thanks to that part, we see here users like articles, categories, departments. So users is here, and add user, see it. But I must said, uh, I must prompt and give code of some of this department category article. I give department because it is momentarily the simplest, like users. At this moment, user, there is no connection with any table, but after when we created orders, order detail, users, there is a connection with orders table. Okay, this updated version of admin is address is below this video in description. You can you can clone. It is the fastest way to have application from Git repository to have in working condition in your computer and to see code, or you can see code directly in Git repository. Oh yes, you can see code in Git repository, of course, but when you clone application, you must, of course, install examp and database. Database is code of SQL code of database is in public in folder uh, database in folder database. I every new version I must put in public and in admin in public folder the database folder. Okay, it's all for this video. Thank you for watching this video.